Hi, today we're going to make chocolate swirl delight. This is something the kids can do. In fact, preparing for this, I thought I need to have a playlist on my channel, Cooking with Kids. I just might do that. You only need 4 different ingredients. You're going to need 1½ packages of Swiss rolls, 2 3/4 cup of 2% milk, 2 packages of instant chocolate fudge pudding mix. I've already put mine in there. You want the 3.9 ounce sizes. You want 2 of those. And then 2 cups of Cool Whip. That's an 8-ounce carton. That'll be 2 cups. So the other thing that you are going to need is a special pan. And it's called a springform pan. It's called that because, see the little spring there? You undo this and you can take the bottom out. You want a 9-inch springform pan. There we go, 9 inches. You snap it down so it's in there, because you can put liquids in here, but if there's a crack, it's going to fall out. So make sure that you put it back totally flat. Okay, we're ready to go. What you're going to do with these little Swiss rolls, and I think Miss Debbie's the only one who makes these, is get 6 pieces out of each one. So let's do this. I'm going to cut it in half, and then cut each one into 3 pieces. Whoop! I think I'm going to get a sharper knife. That's my tomato knife. I'll use that. And what we're going to do then is put these in the pan. Let me show you a little bit here. We're going to layer them 2 high. That's how we're going to do that. We're going to do it all the way around and on the bottom. Let me get these cut up. There, can you see how this is coming along? Let me try to show you. I did the bottom. I did around the bottom first. Then I put the really bottom down. And now I'm going to do the second layer around. Let me see if I can get that so you can see it. See that? You see all these little pieces of frosting? You can either eat them now, or you can save them and sprinkle them on top when you're done. I'm going to save mine. I also want to make sure you know, when I put the pieces down on the first layer, they went in like that. See that? I'm going to go around and do another layer. Then on the really bottom, I put them flat. So let's keep going here. See, I'm just building on that other layer. Then we're going to mix up the pudding with the milk and pour that in here. This is all ready to put the pudding in. I'm going to put it to the side. I did use a few extras and I kind of filled in some places there that had empty spaces. We'll let this sit aside. In fact, I just put it in the fridge and let it set up a little bit. Now I have my 2 3/4 cup 2% milk, my 2 boxes of pudding, instant pudding. I'm going to put that in, use my whisk, and do this for 2 minutes. It'll be thick. That does get very thick. In fact, my arm got tired. You might have to take turns doing that. Now I'm going to spoon it in. And after I do that, we're going to put the Cool Whip on top. I only used 1 box of the Little Debbie Swiss rolls. See how thick that is? Very thick. There. Just move that in there a little bit so it's up to the side of the Little Debbie rolls. Lick the spatula and then put on your Cool Whip. I put the Cool Whip really only over the pudding. Nice layer of Cool Whip. It's going to be pretty thick. In fact, it's so thick I may quit. Now, if you remember these little chocolate pieces, you can now take them and put them on top. See that? Nice little topping for your chocolate swirl delight. There. Well, it's been about 2.5 hours. I had to make supper. So let's see what we have here. We're going to do this. Do our spring form. There we go. Oh, could have done a little longer. I did lose some of that. I did have to put it back on a couple of the little rolls. There we go. A few of the little rolls can kind of come off sometimes. Just use the Cool Whip and fasten them again. But this is good. Look at this. You've got rolls on the bottom. You've got your chocolate pudding and your Cool Whip on top. Kids, why don't you give this a try? And by the way, I did use 1.5 boxes of the rolls. I miscounted. Give this a try. I think you'll like it. Till next time, bye-bye.